I had a bath every day. It's been so clean in my life. I hate to go, but there just ain't no work.
Hey, Sarah, how's it going? Show seems to be going pretty well. Everything's running pretty smooth. Well, I mean, it's not the biggest part in the world, and at this point, I think I have like about 10 or 15 minutes before I even have to go on stage again. But, didn't expect to be the lead right out of the gate. I know I gotta put in my dues. No, I mean, don't get me wrong, I am very appreciative. I really like my part, and I understand, not everybody got to be in it. Yeah. Well, at least you get to be the assistant stage manager. I mean, that's pretty good. Well, yeah, I mean, I know it's tough. I had to do that during the last play. But, once you just kind of open up, you can really start enjoying it. Yeah. I'd definitely say being strict is the hardest part of the whole thing. No, I mean, you gotta try to keep all us crazy actors in line, and I know we don't always make it super easy on you. Well, thank you. I appreciate you thinking I'm, not a total jerk all the time. Yeah. But, if you need help with anything, or, you have a question about, how to try to run things back here, I won't try to take your job over for you or anything like that, but I'd always love to help you. Okay. Like what? What kind of problems? Macy, yeah. I figured as much. Unfortunately, she is absolutely a prima donna. She definitely has to always be the center of attention. Has she been giving you a hard time? I mean, I've seen some of the interactions that you guys have. When she just threw her costume at you the other night, that was wrong. That's totally inexcusable. You don't treat other people like that. Oh, really? I thought she looked like she was pretty itchy, so you actually put itching powder in her dress. Okay. I'll give you that. That's pretty darn funny. I wouldn't go around telling too many people that. No, of course I'm not going to tell her. Heck, I don't like her that much, so I am definitely on your side in this one. Yeah. Well, I'm glad to hear most of the rest of the cast is, treating you well. They're not giving you any lip, are they? No? Well, that's good. Yeah. I could tell right away that you were a little uneasy about being strict on everybody, but you seem to be doing really well with it. I mean, you're not overbearing and mean, and you're not a total pushover either. You're tough when you need to be tough. I mean, most of us understand that. Most of us, that's what we want in an assistant stage manager. Yeah, no, I knew you were disappointed after auditions. And you did really well. What was it that the director said? Oh, that's right. He said that you had a really good audition, but just didn't quite fit into any of the parts. Well, I mean, that's happened to me before too. And it's not the end of the world. There's going to be another play to audition for in 2 months, tops. It's one of those situations where if you want, you can give up and, just kind of roll over. Or you can take what you learned from the last audition, what you're learning from this play and move on. Do the best that you can. It took me forever to actually get on the stage. This is actually only the second show that I've been in since I came to college here. I do my best. And I've put in my dues. Hey, do you have any water or anything like that back here? I'm so thirsty. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. I promise I don't have any germs. Well, I did just recently come down with a bubonic plague, but I'm sure that you'll be fine. It only infects like 97% of people, so you're probably going to be one of those 3%. Well, it's good to hear you laughing again. It looks like we're getting the evil eye from the stage manager. I guess we do need to keep it down a little bit. Not. I'll totally take the heat on that. That's my fault. I'm sorry. Yeah. I thought you did really well in the auditions, though. Of course. Yeah, I mean, in the end it all comes down to the director. But, I mean, you were really, really good with your cold readings, and that monologue you prepared was fantastic. I would say the only thing to think about next time is try to pick something that's a little bit closer to the time period. You chose to do something that was a little bit more modern, so, again, you just do the best that you can. You look exhausted. Yeah, well, fortunately, it's halfway through the run now. Oh, I bet Hell Week must have taken a lot out of you. But, we got the show tacked, and yeah, unfortunately, it did take a lot longer than I'm willing to bet you wanted. A lot longer than I wanted to. But fortunately, able to come up here and, spend time with friends. Maybe it's not socializing, but at least we're able to, communicate a little bit, sit down, talk, just like we're doing right now. Oh my gosh, yeah. That one day when we were up here, what was it, until, it was almost midnight by the time we got out of here. But, we had a lot to work on. The director definitely had his reasons. But I tell you, I had to go to class the next day, and I was completely wiped. Yeah, unfortunately, I got an 8 a.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So both those days, I'm not gonna lie, I actually skipped class. Don't give me that look. I know you skipped a couple of times yourself. But at least I was able to recuperate a little bit. I'm doing pretty well. No, it's a math 200 level, so it's not that bad. There are much tougher classes that I'm taking that I definitely couldn't sleep through. Besides, I only really do that the week before shows open. I try to go as many times as I can during a regular type of school week. No, my grades are doing well. Even the class that I'm skipping, I still have like about an 82 in there. And that's just because I had a really bad, midterm. I'm sure by the end I'll at least be able to pull it up to a B+. If I can do really well on the final, I should be able to get an A. How about you? Oh, I'm sorry. Which classes? Oh, geology and Spanish. Ouch. But, you're still passing the classes, right? Well, at least passing Spanish. Yeah, I took geology last semester. Oh, who do you have as professor? Simmons, yeah, I had him. He is a hard ass. I mean, it's just scrape by with a D in that. But you know what they say. D is for diploma. Sorry. I promise I'm not trying to make light of your situation. Do you have any more of that water? Thanks. So, I mean, like, how far down are you? Like a 69 or 68? 47. Ouch. Well, I mean, was it just a bad test? Oh, you bombed the midterm. Well, how bad? Ouch. What happened? Did you just not study, or? Oh my God, I'm sorry. I didn't hear that. So Mark broke up with you 2 days before the test. I'm so sorry to hear that. He was cheating on you with Macy? Oh my gosh. No wonder you two have been at each other's throats. I'm so sorry. I did not know about that at all. How are you holding up? Oh. Honestly, can I be perfectly honest with you? I've never been that big on Mark. I really haven't been. I mean, I didn't want to say anything because you guys were dating, but I don't know, I always got a weird vibe from him. Yeah. I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner, too. But, you know what? Maybe it's for the best. Well, definitely for the best. I mean, Sarah, you are a really, really amazing girl. You know that, right? I'm sorry, young woman. No, I promise I wasn't trying to offend you. Just for that, I'm taking your water. And deal with it. I think you can enjoy my saliva. I know that was gross. I'm a gross person, don't you know that? And a smart ass. You can't forget the smart ass part. No, but I mean, like, you're a genuinely nice person. I mean, you're sweet and you're funny, and I mean, you work so hard. You put an unbelievable amount of time and effort into this play. It kind of makes me feel bad to just show up and say a few lines and I sit back here for a while and don't really do anything. Yeah, you make me feel like, you know, a freeloader or a slacker. Well, I know I am. You don't have to remind me. There you go. There's that smile. Yeah. Hold on. Where are we at in the show? Okay. No. I have a few more minutes before I have to go back on. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, it sounds like they're really, really going slow tonight. Yeah, I don't know. The audience is just dead out there. I mean, I know it's not a comedy, but I don't know. It's just we're not getting any kind of reaction from them at all. Well, if you want to go out there and start telling them knock-knock jokes, I'm not going to stop you. Actually, if anything, before you do, let me know. I want to go out there and get a seat in the front row. I know I'm in costume. Trust me, if you were to start doing that, I think me being in costume would be the least of the director's worries. No, I promise I'm not trying to change the subject. No, listen. Sarah, listen to me. I mean, I know you're smart. Just because you had, 2 bad tests, in one class you're still passing. So, I mean, just because you had one really, really rough patch for a very good reason, I mean, that doesn't mean it's the end of the world. If anything, it's something that you're going to work on. you're going to be able to overcome. And yeah, next semester you'll be able to come back and absolutely kick butt. Plus, I mean, if you ever need help studying or anything like that, I'm more than willing to help you. Yes, I'm very well aware of the fact that you have a much higher grade in history than I do. Okay, so I won't tutor you in history. I can at least try to impart some kind of wisdom from geology. And if you want, I can help you out with Spanish as well. No, I don't take Spanish. I actually take Russian. Hey, I can pretend. I can act like I know Spanish. Truth be told, I'm not very good at Russian either. I've only learned a handful of phrases. Well, I know how to say I can study Russian, or no, I study Russian. Okay. Я изучаю по-русски язык. Don't ask me too much more than that. Oh, Spanish. What was it? Oh, испанский язык. Yeah. So, я не изучаю испанский язык. Or, I don't know. See, this is why I'm probably not doing too well in that class either. Are you feeling any better, at least? That's good. Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm not doing anything after this, so yeah, I can do dinner. Actually, truth be told, I'm starving. I didn't grab anything before here. Oh, you didn't either? No. Well, yeah. I mean, we're not gonna get out of here until probably about 10:30 or so, but I mean, it's a college town. There's plenty of places open. Or at the very least, we could always go drinking. Yeah. Well, I gotta start getting ready to head back out there. I think, yeah, I've got a little bit of time before I have to go back on stage. Yes, I remember my lines, Mom. Yeah, thanks for keeping me in line, though. I know it can be a bit of a handful. What are friends for? So, you think about what you want to get after here, and, maybe if you're still, kind of feeling down about everything that happened with Mark, we could go watch a movie or something. I'm pretty sure they got a midnight showing. Okay. Yeah. Chin up, little buckaroo. Okay. Well, I think, I'm gonna be on stage through the end of the show.